Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about Ted Cruz and workers and education and baristas. I know I'm late on this. I know that everybody's kind of already talked about this, but I feel like I'm slow on this one because I couldn't figure out which part of that statement to really talk about. Because it's rare that you have that much wrong in such a short statement. Everybody's talking about the whole slacker barista part of it. And I get that. I understand that. And we're going to talk about that. But there were some other parts to it. The whole premise of the statement, the reason it was said, was because there's a risk that those people might vote. Wow. Talk about saying the quiet part aloud, right? You don't want the commoners to vote. You don't want the workers, the help, to have a voice in anything. And he goes on to say and describe the slacker barista as somebody who spent years studying completely useless things. If I had one question that I could ask Senator Cruz, it would be for a detailed list of what education is wasted. What study is useless. I don't think that's a good statement for a U.S. Senator to be putting out to a country with failing education. That seems pretty self-defeating, unless the goal is to depress the desire for education, to keep those commoners in their place so they don't pose a risk. And then there's the slacker barista part. And it's just typical, kicking down at the working class. And there's a reason they always say barista rather than somebody who works in a coffee shop. See, if you said it like that, people like me, who don't have a Starbucks within 45 miles, we're suddenly thinking of the people that we talk to at the Waffle House or at the mom and pop diner. There's not a whole lot of difference there. But if you say barista, you can conjure up that image. You can create that group of people to other. They're not really working class. They're something else, even though they're providing a service that we want, that Senator Cruz wants. I'm willing to bet, because I already looked, that if you were to type in Ted Cruz drinking Starbucks and click Google Images, you get results. It's a service he wants, but you want to denigrate the worker. You want to make it so their opinion doesn't matter, so they don't have a voice, so they don't pose a risk. They need to stay in their place. It's unbelievable. Thing is, though, I love coffee shops. When people talk about it and people trash baristas, I love it because it's the perfect example when it comes to illustrating the value of labor. What's coffee? Hot water and beans. Now, at a place like Starbucks, you might get some whipped cream or a little caramel drizzle or something like that, right? But at the end of the day, this is a real simple process. The actual expenses for the coffee, they're not much. What turns it into something that they can charge $6, $7 for? The labor. That barista. That slacker that you're making fun of. Fun fact, Starbucks has a revenue of $29.06 billion a year. That is more than McDonald's, with less stores. Who did that? It wasn't the people in the suits. It was those slacker baristas. The people that did the work, that turned those raw components into the product that people want. That's what created that value. That's what built that company. That's what added almost $30 billion to the U.S. economy. Senator. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.